Hey everybody, how are you? Today we are going to make two different kinds of bunnies. And these bunnies are made out of the wood that you can get from Hobby Lobby. It's the wood pile fun, and this was $3.99, and there was a whole bunch of different round pieces, okay, of wood. And if you get it when they're 50% off. And then I got the driftwood chips. I'm going to use those for the ears. I'm also going to use a little bit of gesso because I'm going to whitewash this one. This one I'm leaving natural, okay? All right, so let's get started. You just need your glue gun and your wood, and if you want to whitewash this, some white paint or gesso. Now, I'm not going to paint it all. All I'm doing is more or less just distressing, if you will. Because I still want to see that wood. I still want it rustic. Okay. Just want to see some of that white on there. And I'm using gesso because gesso is thicker. And these are going to be the feet. I will put a bow on this one. I don't know about the other one yet. Here's the body. Okay, I'm going to get a paper towel so I can wipe some of this off, and while doing that, kind of move it around, if you will, okay? Okay, and then I want to do the ears a little bit. Not sure which side I want to use yet, so I'll paint a little on both. I'm going to let that dry, and it won't take but a few minutes. But I'll get the ribbon that I want, and we'll start gluing this together. And you're going to be shocked how fast this bunny comes together. Okay, so the paint is dry, and now you could nail these if you wanted. I'm just going to hot glue. I'm going to hot glue this. I just want to see where put the feet. I'm going to glue these first. Because if all goes well, this will be able to stand. Okay. I want to try to match these the best that I can. That's about good. Oh good, it will stand, guys. Cool. Okay, so there's the body. I think I'm going to put the head just about right there. And then the ears, Do I want them close? Do I want them far? Do I want one hanging down? Okay. What's nice is you can kind of mess around with this until you get it positioned the way that you want it. What do you think? Now the wood is thick, so it made it a little bit where it's leaning. I really don't care because I'll put it up on a shelf or some, you know, where you're not going to really notice. Okay, so now I don't know if I want to put eyes or not. I don't know if I just want to leave it natural. Well, I'll try it because I can always sand it off if I don't want it. And all I'm going to do for the eyes, I'll just put, I don't know if I want to or not, guys. All right, let's put a bow. Since my decor for my Easter spring is a lot of Mackenzie Child inspired pieces, I'm going to put this ribbon that's from Hobby Lobby. Cut it a little bit. I think I'm going to take a little piece of this tissue paper from Hobby Lobby. You can find this in the, where the bags are, you know, for wrapping presents. I'll use this for, cut it too small, dang it. No, it'll be fine. Just got to trace around. Actually, what I should have done, if I was going to do this, I should have put it on the ear before I glued it. And there is our little rustic Mackenzie Child inspired bunny with just some wood from Hobby Lobby and the ribbons from Hobby Lobby. Okay? Okay, so now let's start the other bunny. And this one I'm taking, I'm going to be using 4 of the little rounds and then 2 of the more medium size, because this is all I have, and then 1 for the head, okay? And then this I'm going to put in, they're about the same thickness, which they are, for the tail. Now I want to see how I want my head positioned. Okay, so I'm going to take the 2 pieces, I'm going to sandwich the head in, if you will, just on the edge. Okay, now I'm going to glue this side of the body onto the head. And you want to make sure that it's even, so when you stand it up, it'll stand. Okay. Let's just put it up here so we can, before it completely dries, make sure it'll stand. And this is where the feet are going to come in to hold this. Okay. Okay guys, so here we have the body. Okay, here's the head, the pieces of the body sandwiched, the head in between, and then here are the legs. Here is the little bunny butt tail. Let's see if I want it up higher. Now, to make it look like a bunny, we got to put the ears, right? I want this to show, so I'm going to glue it just a little bit. Your little wood bunny. I think this is adorable. You could put a little eye. Again, I don't think I'm going to. I think these are adorable. You saw how fast it's a matter of getting the wood pieces that are about the same size, and then the different sizes you want for the feet, the head, so forth. But after that, it's just a matter of gluing it. Guys, this is a very, very fast DIY, but it is adorable. It really is. I think these are just too cute. Hey, so you know I'm all about the embellishments, so I got some of the tissue paper from Hobby Lobby that looks like Mackenzie Child, and I'm going to put that here in a minute. And then I found a little tiny piece of jute, and I just started to unravel it just a little bit. And then I had a tiny piece of bark that came off one of the pieces of the wood on the ends of it. So I'm going to use that for the nose. So let's I have to get this jute together. Okay. I think I'm going to do it just about there. Just about there. I'll show you in a minute. Okay. And I think the little bit of twine or jute, whatever you want to call it, looks cute if you unravel it a little bit because it makes it look a little bit more fluffy. So I may do that more after. So there you have the nose and the little whiskers. How cute is that, for corn's sake? Okay, so I didn't want to use flowers per se because I want to keep this rustic yet with the feel of Mackenzie Child. But if it's rustic, there are pieces of ivy. So I'm going to use a little bit of ivy. Not a lot, but just a little bit to give it a little bit of green. Okay? And I'm just going to put a little bit of this Aleene's Tacky white glue. And if I had my Mod Podge down here, I would use that, but that's okay. All right, so now let's put the tissue paper Okay, so now we have the ears on to where I want them because I still want this wood to show. Okay, I'm just wanting to get just that feel of Mackenzie Child because since that's what I am using for my decor. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take a little bit of black and I'm going to make two little eyes. And there you go. Is that adorable? Oh my gosh, you're so cute. Oh my gosh. Look at you. Let's get a smaller piece. Yeah, we'll do these. Cute. Okay, so I'm going to let that dry so the eyes don't run, but I'll come back and show you when it's all dried. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this little wheelbarrow that I got from Michael's. I think I got that 3 years ago, 3 or 4 years ago. Anyway, I have this little cutie sitting inside of it, and I put a bag to elevate the bunny up. Then I just put some of this green paper grass. Put a couple sprigs of these tulips that I got from Michael's a couple years ago. And since it's the white with Mackenzie Child, because the Mackenzie Child is known for their lime greens and the black and white, so I kind of wanted to follow suit with that as far as the tulips. So I'll just continue around this little guy. And then I'm going to take, I think I'm going to take these carrots, and I'm just going to glue, because this can come off easy, I'm just going to glue this little piece of twine that's tying the carrots together, and I'm just putting it and gluing it onto the end here inside. Because in my vignette, guess who's going to be right next to this guy? Him. And look what he's got with his pull toy, remember? He's not letting anybody have this carrot, so he'll be a part of the vignette. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take my Mod Podge, okay, I am going to try my hand at painting the courtly check myself on something, but right now I want to get done with the project that we're doing. So I want to see if I should cut. I'm trying to avoid as much wrinkling as I can. And I don't mind this being pieced together. That's not a big deal to me. Then I get tired of thinking about it. So I think, Daveda, just do it. Do it. Don't think about it anymore. Just go ahead. So that is what I'm doing. So I'm just putting some Mod Podge on this plastic egg. I think doing it in segments is easier because it's going to wrinkle to some degree because you're dealing with an egg shape, you know what I mean? But it's going to give you the feel of a Mackenzie Child to a certain degree. Of course it's not the real thing, of course it isn't. But if you've seen her prices, like I said, I will have a couple of real Mackenzie Child pieces, but the majority of what I do will be inspired by Mackenzie Child. Okay. Okay. One more little piece and we'll be done with this one. Okay guys, here we are, and here is this little cutie. Look at this little rustic Mackenzie Child bunny. Oh my gosh. And I just put some black Easter eggs and then one polka dot and a black and white speckled egg. I'm going to try my hand at painting them, but I didn't have time before I wanted to get this out to you guys. And I just put it in this little vignette with this little carrot from the Dollar Tree, and then here's our other little cutie. Oh my gosh, you guys, they are so cute. Oh my gosh, you need to try this, guys. Look at that. Until we get together again, remember the world's a better place because you're in it. Don't ever, ever forget that. Talk to you soon. Bye.